Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of those videos where I talk about updates on the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress coming from Toady1 and Kitfox. This is the big announcement that Tarn has been teasing for the past few weeks. This is something that I've been anticipating for quite some time, and something that some of you may already know about if you are very keen and watched some very specific places. This is the big soundtrack announcement. They are announcing who the composers are working on the soundtrack, the number of tracks, as well as teasing a few of them. So before I spoil anything, I'm just going to let Zach and Tarn and give you guys the tour.
Hi, this is Tarn and Zach, the co-creators of Dwarf Fortress, and we have an exciting announcement about the soundtrack. Now, the original soundtrack was created by Tarn himself, just guitar noodling, but we have come on with a professional crew led by Dabu, who originally gave us 4 songs, and now we've gone even crazier, and now we've got 15.
Yeah, so we've brought on fan favorite Simon Swerwer that you might be familiar from the Sound Sense utility. Produced a lot of songs there, and these include songs in the Dwarvish language. This is amazing stuff. And so Simon has adapted some of his songs for the game, and also worked on all new songs along with Dabu, about 10 new ones there. Like we said, 15 songs total. And so have a listen. These are going to be available on the Dwarf Fortress original soundtrack on Steam and also on Bandcamp and elsewhere. And so hope you enjoy this. This is pretty exciting.
So now really before I do much more, I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of this soundtrack and then I'm going to kind of start talking. I'm also probably going to put out another video in the next few days about the actual footage in the background because there's some stuff here that we haven't seen before, including a lot of underground creatures, so keep an eye out for the Ruthrus. Many of you probably already know this, but for those of you who don't, Simon's music has been very well known within the Dwarf Fortress community for a very long time, specifically because of their work on the SoundSense plugin for DF Hack, which adds in a whole bunch of music. I'll actually give a link to the SoundCloud with the original SoundSense tracks down in the description of this video, so you can go give them a listen if you would like. But they are kind of essentially a fan-made soundtrack, and hearing that a lot of these tracks are going to be remastered, including quite literally one of my favorite tracks, which is probably the one on screen right about now. The fact that a lot of these are getting remastered, I think, is just kind of like a huge, warm, fuzzy feeling for a lot of people who've been playing this game for a very long time. Yes, it's an unofficial soundtrack for the game that is now being readapted as a official soundtrack, but it's just really, really cool because, I've been playing Dwarf Fortress for a very long time, and hearing this music is actually starting to feel nostalgic for me. It's kind of like hearing, your favorite song from 10 years ago that you never really thought you'd hear remastered, and then suddenly here it is, and it sounds crystal clear. Now, if they put it on vinyl, I'll be extremely happy. there really isn't too much more to say here. We don't quite have a release date just yet. However, keep in mind, on the 2nd of September at 4 p.m. Pacific time, as per the PAX panel schedule, there will be a panel with Zach and Tarn talking for about an hour while playing Dwarf Fortress live. This will be live streamed on the PAX 3 Twitch channel. I will leave a link down in the description to that as well. Keep an eye out for that. There will be some footage of that on this channel on probably about Friday afternoon after the panel is over, maybe Saturday morning. That being said, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to support these videos and my reporting on Dwarf Fortress directly, you can do that via my Patreon if you would like. Otherwise, simply sit around and listen to the rest of this beautiful soundtrack. Seriously, this one slaps.
Ilonkinen! Locul nor dimonal, i gerdus i mor sercu,